Good afternoon, everybody. Keith here. Hoping everybody's having a good day, enjoying life, living life, loving life. And some of you may know I've been spending some time on YouTube here lately on Paul Unslaved's channel. We get on there through StreamYard and we go over a lot of different topics and generally people that come in and say stupid things, and we kind of help hold that down. And it looks kind of bad sometimes, but I'm hoping people will realize that Jesus turned the tables over for a reason. And I see Paul's got this this setup that he's doing, and he's doing an awesome job. And today we went over various different topics like usual, but one of the things that we have fun with on there is some very disingenuous, sarcastic realities, is what I like to call them. I told him the other day, sometimes he's so disingenuous that he's authentic. People can't see him as any other way as being authentic because of the disingenuity that he puts. And what he's doing is comparing that disingenuousness with the way the system works. If people can't see how disingenuous that system really is, we need to help them out. And so one of the things that he does is he does these little skit-like things off the cuff, things of sarcasm. And he's got this picture of a flag that says Christ-opher on it. So I wanted to go over that real quick because I mentioned it on his YouTube. That we have to see that there's two, that's not a what you classify as a name unless you realize how it's constructed. You can determine the use of it as a name, but the actual foundation and construction of Christopher is not, again, it's not behave, it's behave. It is not Christ, as in Christen, it's Christ. By itself, it's Christ, not Christ. So you separate Christ from the rest of it and you get Opher. O-P-H-E-R. So when you contract them, combine them together, and contract two things into one, it changes a lot of things. It changes the pronunciation for sure. So when we separate them and we pronounce them the way they are in their singular elements and find out those roots, and again, Christ itself comes from the scriptures, so therefore if you want to combine them, they generally are going to be like kind. It's when we get into Latin, German, French, Greek, and all this other stuff to form the English language that we use the connection between Latin and French and parts of words that are then contracted to form a new modern era term. Whereas if we go back to the origins, Christ-opher in Scripture, an opher is one of the two cloven hoof animals that grow antlers, known as fawns, deer, ophers. And the ophers themselves are the young deer, fallow. They're described in different ways, but today we modernize them all as deer. In that, the opher has the masculine and feminine. So in the opher, it subcategorizes it as the masculine and feminine as hart and hind. Now hart is, I believe, hart is the male and hind is the female. And so when we look at the Christ-opher and the aspect that the opher is the young of the deer that they eat, and when they want to eat these deer, which is known as the clean meat in the scriptures, they have to go out and catch them. They have to chase them. And so when we hear this term, to receive equity, you must first seek equity or come with equity. In order to receive equity, you must come with equity. So if you want equity, you must seek equity. So if you want the meat that's clean, you must seek it. So you chase it, and you chase it per the language that's written in your heart. Christ in Eucharist, the flesh and blood of the Christ in you. So the Christ in you is the Spirit. So it can be good or bad. So today we have the modern term purchase. Just like it says it's Christ-opher and purchase. When you break them down, it's Christ-opher-and-pur-chase. So think about this stuff and have fun with it. Realize that's all it is. What purchase do you have being a Christ-opher? Heart and hind of a Christ. You are the masculine and feminine in one as a Christ, and you walk per your chase, per your path, per your needs, not the needs of everybody else. Have a good day. Remember, folks, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. God bless. Bye.